All right. All right, Henry, we finally got the boxes in, the orders in, so I want to show you exactly the steps that are necessary to take your equipment outside the box. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be there to help you, assist you, so I am creating this video to walk you through the whole process from beginning to end. So at first, when we get the box in, you're going to have to cut the exterior part of the box, remove the tape, and once you do that, you have a flap in here that just pulls that out, and then you lift the top of the box up. And once you do that, you have access to all the parts inside. So you have an extra cannula, which we ordered, and we also have extra filters that we ordered as well. So these you don't really need right now, but they're there when you do need them. So once that's the case, we remove this out of the box. There's a couple more accessories, and I'll get into that in the other video. Just for now, I'm going to show you how to remove it out of the box. Put that aside. You got to be careful. It's pretty heavy, so make sure you use your legs when you pull this out, or lean it on the side and then just pull it out sideways. I'm going to lift it straight up. So basically, you can grab the material. It comes in a cloth like bag. Just pull straight up and then kind of work it up. There's a styrofoam on the bottom that keeps it situated from moving around, so that's going to keep you sturdy. And then once you remove that, remove the bottom, throw that back in the box, and your component right here, the hydrogen gas machine, is right in this bag here. So basically what we want to do is remove the bag, pick it out. I'm going to pick it outside the bag, and we're going to move to another location so I can show you how to fill it with water and put some accessories on it as well. All right, Henry, we're going to show you what exactly was included in the package. You have your original cannula that's in there, and then we have the spare one that I told you I'll order for you as well. So these two to the side, and I'll show you this. There's another attachment to that, and I'll explain to you later what that's all about. You have your owner's manual, right? Very simple. There's a few sheets in there that you can look through to get yourself familiar with the machine, and then it comes with an extra fuse. So it doesn't. You don't need it right now, but if you do need it, it's in there. Just make sure you store it where you can find it. You have your two extra filters. There are actually two bags in here. These are the they call it resin filters. So you have the two bags in here, and then they go in a chamber, which I will show you later, but we don't need them right now because these are extras that I ordered for you. Okay, it comes with a Phillips screwdriver to put one of the accessories on, and that again we'll go through later. And this is what they call a humidity bottle that goes attached to the machine, and I'll show you how to assemble that as well. So I just want to go through the components so you can see what exactly comes in the unit. And this right here is actually goes and attached to the back of the machine where this sets up on. Okay, and we'll go through that as well. So these are just going through the components of the parts. Then you have your power cable. So now that we have all the accessories unpacked, now we go to the machine, and I'll show you how to work that. Okay, Henry, so the next step, what we want to do is we want to fill this up with distilled water or purified. I would recommend distilled water because it's less impurities. So you unscrew the cap, make sure if you hold this from coming off. I mean, if it comes off, you can place it back on there, but I'm just letting you know beforehand. So just put your finger here, set this aside, put this on a level platform, and then what you want to do is grab your distilled water and gently pour it in until you get to that line, and you stop right at that line. Okay, you don't want to go any higher than that. And then you grab your cap back on here, make sure you hold these pieces from falling off, but you got two gaskets in there. Place it back in here and just screw it in there. That'll be clockwise, and then tighten it gently. Don't over tighten it. So now you have, remember, you have your the arrows out and in. So your in will be from back here, and we're going to remove the contents of this bag here so we can connect the hoses to that. So here is what we're going to use right now. We'll come to everything else as we move along, but this is the hose that we need. If you notice each side, okay, it's like a bell, and then one side goes to your input. Make sure you place that in there and you kind of twist a little bit, nice and snug, and that's it. And you take the back side and you do the same. This is your output here, okay, and then you want to take it right on there, just kind of give it a little twist to get it nice and secure, and you're done. Very simple. This right here is the attachment in case you need to drain the machine. It goes in here, and then you have a spare hose. This hose right here goes connected to this, so you can drain it when you're going to transport it, and that goes in there. Okay, but you don't need to worry about this right now. We'll get to that another time. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side since we don't need it. And then this is your cannula. You have two and you have a spare one. So you and Donna can use your own cannula. So this one has, if you notice over here, remember I told you this is your output? The bell goes right in here, and you just kind of give it a nice little twist, secure it in place, and you're done. Okay? And that could be yours or done. Now when you're ready to use yours, okay, your connection, and let me put this back on and we'll get to that in a jiffy here. I told you it was. There you go. And don't try this at home. All right. So now your attachment, your cannula will be attached there. So it's the same. It looks exactly like this. Get another bag like that. You can open that up, and then that goes connected here. So now you and Donna have your own connections. Okay. So we'll go on to the next part in just a second. Right. All right, so Henry, now we're going to remove the compartment here. So basically, you see the little latch right here? Put your nail in there, and you lift up, and you pull forward. You can get it in there, and then you drop it. So you have the little hooks that you go, and you can reverse. When you're ready to install it, just reverse the process. So this, we want to remove this out here, so we can actually add water, and again, the water should not go higher than that level right there. So as we pull that out, you're going to work this out because it's a little tight in there, but it comes off, comes out. Don't go up and down, go straight out. Otherwise you break these plastic tabs in there. Or you could possibly do that. All right, so now we put that on the level platform and we pour in our water. Again, use distilled water. And I think it's a little high, so we just pour some back. And that looks about right. Okay, so now we put the cap back on here. Okay, make sure that's tight, nice and snug. Don't over tighten it. And then you'll see in here that the tubes, these two tubes right here, fit right into that. And what you want to do is grab the top and push in into its flush. Okay? And once it's flush, that's all you need to do. Now we put the cap back on there. Put the top in first, and then the bottom snaps right in there, and we're done. Now on the front end, this is where we put the second cannula. Okay? Okay, and that goes right in here. Again, kind of give it a little twist there to make sure it's secure, not too much. And then you want to feel to make sure that it's tight in there, okay? And that segment is done. Now the next, what we're going to do next is going to fill up with water, the proper level, and turn it on and see what we have. Okay, Henry, now what we're going to do is we're going to put the cord, okay, so it's like a computer cord, and it goes in the back of the machine here. Okay, just make sure how the shape of the cord, you see it, and it matches the extension cord, the plug here. So there's no way you can get it wrong. So all you have to do is make sure you push, and then as far as it goes, and it'll just lock into place. And then to remove it, all you have to do is pull straight back. Okay, so it's easy to take off. So we're going to plug the machine in now, and then turn it on for the first time. So, okay, and then here's your on and off button. So I'm going to turn it on here. So this is your on and off button here, but I'm going to show you the front of the machine. Okay, we haven't placed any water in there yet, but I'll show you that next. And there we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like on. So we're going to shut it off right now until we put water in there. But I just want to let you know that's the on and off. And also when we add the water, look at the levels here. Say we're going to fill it to this level right here. Okay, we don't want to go beyond that. That's the capacity of the machine. So at least you have a window where you can see that the water level is correct. So we're going to remove the cap. All right. This is very important, Henry, and make sure you do this right, because this can ruin your machine if you don't do this when you first take the cap off. There's one cap that seals everything, and then you have your secondary cap here, which you have to remove. Okay, this orange silicone cover, you need to discard it. Just get rid of it. It's only there for transportation, and if you have water in there, prevent any leakage. You cannot leave this on there because it builds too much pressure machine and you would damage it or cause an accident. So now that you have that removed, it is safe to use. In here, if you look in here, you can put your finger in and pull the cylinder up. If I can get that. These gloves don't make it that easy. There we go. Okay, so now you pull this out, and you see you have two resin filters in there, and which is right. So we have extra ones that I told them to send you as well. So you can leave that in there and pour your water. Okay. So I want to set it in there, back in there, make sure it's where it needs to be. All right. So now we're going to grab. So Henry, now what we're going to do is turn the machine back on, and then we're going to add some water to the unit. So basically, like I mentioned before, here's a reservoir. You have two caps. One turns slightly, okay, and then the other one you can leave on there for now and just pour the water directly into that, or you can just remove it as well. In previous video I showed you to remove the orange cap on the bottom and just get rid of that. You don't need it. So once we add the water, I'm using distilled water. Well, actually this is purified water. Purified water to drink, distilled water to go in there. Okay, so you want to fill at least there's 0.2 liters that goes into the machine, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So you see the back of the machine there. You have the indicators here, 1.2, and then it drops. So you want to fill it up to that line, and you may want to take a measuring cup so you can actually measure the amount of water you have there. Again, that's 1.2 liters, that the capacity of this machine. And on the top here, if you notice, you have your buttons. So you have here your mode for daylight, daytime, nighttime. See the difference? The display is dimmer. Okay, and then you have your timer. Let's put on brighter. You have your timer, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6, 7, 8. Maximum is 8 hours of continual use, and then you have to wait until the machine cools off. And then let's say you want to do 30 minutes, or actually I recommend starting off, you can do 30 minutes to start off, and then gradually work yourself up to an hour, hour and a half, and so forth. So then what you do is you press this button right here, which is your start and your pause button. Okay? And that will start the unit. Okay? And you'll see the production here. So let me pause it real quick. Put this back on the stand here. Okay, so now you want to do the cannula. Goes right in front here, and you kind of twist a little bit just to get it in there fastened. Got to be careful not to break it, so you just make sure it's snug. That's all you have to do. And then the same thing on the other one. So if you and Don are going to use one, basically the front is where one goes, right here, and then the other one goes right here on this bottle toward the front. Okay, and I'll walk you through that tomorrow as well. If you like, we can talk over the phone. We'll do a video chat, and that way you have an understanding. If you have any questions, I can answer them right on the spot. But other than that, it's simple. And then you probably already know how to place these on. You gotta be careful here. This is live here, Henry. I almost dropped my phone here. This table was a little wobbly here. Okay. Alright, so you take this here, just like so. Put your chin inside. Put it under your nose and over your ears. And you're all set. And then you have the adjuster here. Tighten it for you so it doesn't spin around. Okay? So, again, it's connected to the machine. Alright. Now I have, if one of you is just going to use a machine at a time, if it's for any reason you decide you don't have time right now and Donna wants to get on the machine or vice versa, there's a hose that comes with this on each side. This is what the hose looks like. So you can use this hose to connect it to where the cannula will go, and the nasal cannula, and use this to make hydrogen water. So basically you get a glass of water, ice cold water, okay, preferably purified water, and then you put this toward the bottom of the glass and let it bubble in there. So when you're done your inhalation, basically now you can drink hydrogen-rich water and get the double the effect, as opposed to just inhaling it. So, and that at the same time that serves to keep you hydrated and then to flush those toxins out of the body as well. So I would recommend if for some reason you both can't get on there at the same time, instead of wasting that, take this and put it in a glass of water and then whatever time you're on there, an hour or so, whatever the case may be, and then once it's finished, go ahead and drink your water, and then you're done. So basically after 30 minutes, the machine will beep, let you know it's done, and then you can shut it off. Now how you shut it off is hit the power next to the cable in the rear of the machine, and just click it on down and the machine's off. Turn it back on. So a couple of safety features. Once you read the manual, you'll figure some of them out. If the water's too high, the machine will beep and not work. If the water level is low, again, it will beep and alert you that the water level is low. If you tilt it in a degree, did you hear that? It'll also beep. So a 15-degree angle will cause it to beep. If the machine overheats, it will also beep. If you by any chance tangle or kink the tubing and it builds up pressure, well, the machine will also alert you that there's too much pressure and it will shut off, so preventing any damage to the machine. So I think for now these videos may help you get started, but again, I know you're going to have questions, and I wish I was there to walk you and set everything up for you. But unfortunately, with this coronavirus, I'm at North Carolina and I'm going to be here for a little bit. So I wanted to make sure you and Donna have access to the machine right away as soon as you receive it. And I'll help you in any way I can to get you started with that. So again, Henry, I wish I was able to see you and Donna, but call me as soon as you get the machine, or text me, whatever you want to do, and we can do a video chat live. And I'm going to post this on YouTube so you have at least an idea of what to expect, and then we can fill in the blanks tomorrow or the following day. Whenever you have time, we can discuss how to set it up. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.